We have renowned automotive engineer Sandy Munro with us today to talk about Tesla shares and their most recent innovations. Welcome to new exclusive view into the world of Tesla, the revolutionary electric vehicle company that has been upending the automotive industry for years. This man, who is directly acquainted with Elon Musk, believes that Tesla will dominate the market in the upcoming months with the release of the revolutionary Tesla Semi and the Model S. Come along as we explore the future of transportation and learn why Tesla stock will hit 10,000 as Sandy and his team take us on a journey around the world of Tesla and the amazing leaps Tesla is making towards sustainability and efficiency. Before we begin, we kindly ask that you press the subscribe button. While you're doing it, please also hit the like and notification buttons. Bell as well. Following his visit of the renowned Investor Day plan in Austin, in an interview, automotive engineer Sandy Munro talks about Tesla shares. Automotive engineer and consultant Sandy Munro is well known for his proficiency in automotive manufacturing design and cost analysis. He has examined and provided thorough teardowns of a variety of vehicles, including the Tesla Model 3, BMW i3, and Chevrolet Bolt EV. Throughout the interview, after Sandy made bold claims, everyone was saying, "Oh, Tesla won't make any money." Well, okay, then tell me another thing. I'm telling you flat, they're going to make tons of money, and they're just going to gobble up a market and contact. When Sandy was asked why Toyota couldn't do what Tesla was doing now that they were attempting, he replied that Tesla had already done it in a number of ways, such as creating the Tesla Model Y, the fourth best-selling car in the world, which is a premium vehicle. A few courageous OEMs will probably enter the Tesla charging station market early on. These pioneers will succeed despite their efforts. If you don't need the performance of a Ford Mach-E, most people who buy electric vehicles buy Teslas. However, Sandy also mentioned that this vehicle is better than what we saw when we passed by the inspection booth or prototype production area. So if you thought Teslas were fast before, get ready for something even faster, 3 times the power of any diesel truck on the road. Corey, Sandy's trusted assistant, has some suggestions as well. The highest value added since the whole Tier 1 and Tier 2 supplier base has been 12 volts for the previous 50 years, and he was shocked to hear the announcement of a 48-volt architecture for the entire car in 100 years. Yes, 100 years from now, being in charge of the vehicle's electric design and making the switch to 48 volts will reduce weight and weights to the point where the company can leave the automotive industry altogether. This results in a 4-fold reduction in copper use, hence reducing the weight of the vehicle and increasing its range. Isn't that good news? In 1960, we made the change to 12-volt systems, and we've been using this same 12-wall architecture ever since by allowing thinner and more powerful cables to carry more current. The switch to 48 volts from 12 volt helps save on weight. He added, you may not notice the difference, but there are a lot of low voltage things in your car, and 50 is a massive amount in harness and communications for 48 volt stuff. This can be harmful, obviously, but Tesla is obviously finding innovative ways to push the industry forward. If Tesla with all their efforts will be successful in this new venture, Sandy was certain that they would reach the $10,000 mark. And in the same way that Tesla pushed for EVs despite opposition from other manufacturers, and in the same way that Volkswagen and Toyota hadn't used giga castings earlier, GM smashed EVs, including their own EVs from the 1990s. Some corporations take a strong stand against new ideas, so in addition to making money on cars and the remaining American fleet's conversion to electricity, you'll essentially profit from the electrification of the remaining fleets outside of the US. And when Elon switches Tesla to a 48-volt system, he's just opened up a new market for the sale of those switches, solenoids, and other items that are currently 12 volts, which will crush any competition that still exists. Sandy also talked on how much he loved Tom, who oversees Tesla's sales and manufacturing operations in North America and Europe. Tom Ju is connected to Tesla's ambitions for U.S. assembly and has been active in the company's operations. In addition to becoming the president of Tesla China, Tom Ju has been involved in managing the global supply chain and logistics operations of the company. More and more, this is becoming into something I enjoy. Tom said to the governor of the Mexican state where Tesla is constructing its next gigafactory, he expects to beat the Giga Shanghai record of 9 months from the start of construction to the start of the first deliveries. Tom also enjoyed reading the comments. As a Mexican, I can guarantee you that the federal government will not let this project fail because of how crucial it is to the nation's pride, and the local government has already expressed support for it. Alon, the governor, also mentioned that their internal software team uses the same techniques they use on their cars to run their business, which struck a chord with Sandy because their company processes invoices using a variety of third-party software. Take into account Toyota's statement from the previous day, admiring the Model Y, their artistic creation. While today Tesla unveiled the next-generation vehicle, which will come with a price tag that is half that of the Model 3, it's important to keep in mind that Elon Musk said in 2022 that the price of Tesla's Model 3 was approximately $35,000. This is consistent with our 2018 estimate of the amount the company should spend on production, 50% of $35,000. Therefore, even if you sell a car that currently costs $25,000 for $17,000, you will still make more money than anyone else. Just one illustration of how far behind Tesla is the absence of a charging network in Toyota vehicles. With the development and operation of superchargers, Tesla has achieved such success that the cost per charge, exclusive of energy cost, has dropped from 19 cents in Q1 2021 to just 12 cents in Q1 2022. This is the amount you will pay if you deduct the cost of the actual energy needed to charge your car. This is because the infrastructure, which includes the supercharging stations, needs to be built, leased, maintained, cleaned, and repaired in the event that they break down. Tesla was able to lower prices by 40% in terms of innovation. You should expect to pay a little bit more for anything that isn't electricity from the supercharger if you are a customer of Tesla, because those costs are also associated with Tesla. However, you should still be able to add $20 or so to that amount to have a rough idea of what you'll be expecting to pay. Farzad said something that I felt compelled to share with all of you. Experts on the streets want for a suitable coloring book. Sandy argues that Wall Street will not take 20 million deliveries of Tesla vehicles as a given until the company reaches yearly sales of 15 million vehicles. That may be a little early, as the market expects 6.6 million deliveries by 2030. Let's quickly review. After touring the Tesla Austin facility, Sandy Munro revealed some fascinating advancements in the company's long-term strategy. Munro asserted that Tesla's creative approach to cost analysis and car design will enable it to maintain its market leadership and generate enormous profits. A discussion held in Texas in 2021 revealed that switching to 48-volt architecture will also cut weight and waste, opening up a new market for the sale of switches and solar nodes. Elon Musk talked on a number of topics related to the manufacturing of Tesla vehicles, including the usage of big castings and internal seat design and production. In its first year, the Munro interview garnered over 3 million views on YouTube. We decided to include the interview in our next video since, all things considered, it was really amazing. That concludes this video. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Tesla's dedication to innovation and technological advancement keeps the company a leader in the automotive industry.